Hey guys, yes, this is round 2 of the 10v10 tournament between V2 and Exertis on road transmission. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's check out Supreme first. Good Luck's Have Funs are being pushed out. We see a 3-man squad, a 4-man squad, another 3-man squad going to the... Let's go to Bravo's squad. Let's go to Supreme squad. A Charlie push. They are taking it, but there's EMP already. Going to radar. Radar going for a sweep, but oh, that stupid EMP.
Ugh, so frustrating.
It's frustrating. But oh, look at this. Mainface is pushing up onto Charlie. He is the 3rd man in the Cobbs Vera ICM super tanker. But watch out for those mines. Does he see the mines? He does. Blowing them up.
Good awareness there. Ended badly.
Yes. It did. Going to radar. Radar does end up getting a kill on the A10. A little loud, guys. Let me turn it down. Sorry.
Good start by V2 so far. You know, again, we already said they have a lot of tickets to make up, but they do have the 3-flag burn in control of Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. And look at this. They've got... Looks like Jado and Buck Wild up on Delta, so looking to get the quad cap early on in this game. That's exactly what they need to get back in this.
They do. V2 again as blue. Exertis on the on red. Going to Exertis's divide. He is putting some C4 on the on his little Jeep, but is taking Alpha. You are right. Exertis did need this early cap, 391 to 363. But Alpha, Charlie, and Delta are all being taken.
And interesting enough, not seeing heavy fragging from V2. They do have Bravo squad at 6 and 2, but 0-4 and 1-4 in their other 2 squads. But despite a pretty good start by them.
Yes, going to Jado, he is up and does end up killing Nice to Meet 0-1. Nice to Meet 1. He is taking back. He is using the tow, trying to get a shot on that helicopter. Not enough. As you can see, the bleed has stopped. It means there's one person left. Where's this last guy? He's going to see him. Oh, he does. He does take out Phantom, but there's still more that spawn on him. He cannot get the he does hold the bleed on that thus far.
Yeah, so another stalemate, 2 flags apiece for V2 and Exertis. Clinging to a 30-ticket lead here, but again, they've got 283 to make up.
He's using a Sabo shell, staff shell. That's good. No, he is. He's using guided shell. Not.
No, it says Sabo on his.
But yeah, Sabo's okay. Staff is not, but he's using guided. Guided is okay as well.
Hope that all the teams are aware of the rules.
Yes, it's all good.
But you never know. Sometimes they forget or aren't properly informed. They're looking like Charlie is getting contested by the tank lane face.
Did you take him out? I think he did. No, he did. V2 taking back on Alpha. They need something. They have lost everything. Looking back at the screen, we see 2-man push from V2 on Bravo. We see Sky losing it on Delta. It looks as if this is not looking good for V2. V2 just has 1 point. But oh, Michael, watch out the mines!
Oh, it hit him! He missed the second one, so he didn't die, but one did get him. He went down to 29. He's got to stop and repair. So yeah, just that little bit of wasted time is big.
Oh no! Oh no!
Was that Radar?
I think Radar did end up taking him out with the A10. All the while,
nice play.
All the while, listen, the C-130 is up for Exertis, but Exertis has options. They have their helicopters, they have their A10 up. They can do in the C-130 because remember, guys, for every person you took outside of the ground battle and into the air is one less person that you can cap with. But while it's taking place, they are taking back Charlie with just Bambi as a singular dude capping it. As you can see, it's not going anywhere because there is one guy left. Bambi trying to find him, but I think he's behind him. He is. 9% health.
Ooh, looks like 3 of them there
Yes.
in the crates area. So right now, Exertis climbing back into this round. They're only down. They're down by a little bit more than 10 tickets. But again, they are sitting comfortably after a crushing victory in round 1. I mean, it was what 200 and how many tickets? 80.
Yeah, 283. It's 364 versus 351. It's even tickets right now. Only 5 minutes in, almost. Repair.
And interesting enough, nice to meet you. Not quite as dominating a performance thus far in this round in the anti-air. He almost went. Did he go unfragged in the previous round? I can't remember. At one point, he was something like 15, 18, and 0. But only 3 and 6 right now in this round.
Yes. Looking at Divide, he is in a helicopter. In Battlefield 4, you have to be a little bit more conservative with how you utilize your rounds because the reload is slow. He's taking shots. Somehow that one V2 guy does end up surviving. Somehow.
Looks like we could be seeing a push by V2 on to Bravo Buckwild with the tank, although I don't think he sees Bambi there. And again, we do have the EMP up.
Don't like that.
Oh, he disables the tank. Bambi's trying to take out Buckwild. Will he be able to get him? And he does.
Oh, I missed it. This EMP is just so frustrating. Nice to meet you, though. He is here, showing the getting a lot of hits, kills 1, trying to hold Bravo, but not on the burn just yet.
He's being a bit more aggressive this round with the anti-air. In the previous round, we saw him kind of stand back, holding their back flag while kind of pushing to high ground, taking pot shots on this middle flag. But here, this time, he is right up in there, taking out Vance on the building.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Does need to hold it. He does end up holding it. Exertis, they're going to hold Bravo. But what about Delta? Delta right now has Sky alone yet again. The Burton's not in his favor. Look at that burn go.
You got Bambi and Phantom there for Exertis. Looks like Phantom's going to leave with the quad, and Bambi's going to hang out on the burn, although it's even as Sky is still there.
Yes, we do see more of this EMP nonsense. Mapleweed is now still on that same point as well. They have the burn in their favor. Taking back Delta. They have Alpha Charlie. They're taking Bravo as well. Look at this big push with Buckwild and company pushing up onto Bravo.
And it's looking like V2 only has about
wow, this could be a quad cap for V2.
80 tickets. This is exactly what they need.
They have to have it.
I was about to say they only have about 80 tickets to play with before they essentially lose the match. Nice job.
They are holding.
Although it looks like Bambi.
Oh, don't run over your friends. Oh, look at those tanks in the periphery, though. They are taking Bravo back, but one tank is pushing up. Hits.
I see him still playing really conservatively in his tank. He is 9 and 1.
We do.
Great performance in the previous round.
Going back to radar, he is looking for targets with the A10. It looks as if that trying to hit a JDAM on it. Will he get a JDAM hit? Don't know. No, he does get a double kill with the JDAM against Sky and Jado. Way to go. At the same time, Jiggity is there trying to hit the air, but this is going to be difficult. He does get taken out by the A10. No. Uh-oh. This has a SOFLAM. SOFLAMs aren't allowed, guys. All right? Am I right? Can't use SOFLAM.
Yeah, it says it's on the ban list. I'm not sure if that has been changed. Let me double check.
Well, I'm not going to say anything just yet, but I was told that it's not allowed.
Yeah, the Commander Cup, it says unlock weapon restrictions, and the SOFLAM is clearly on the list, as we said, in addition to the Staff Shell, the Law, DLC weapons, and active radar. Active radar missiles, excuse me.
Okay, well...
We should probably mention...
If you would, could you contact one of the admins to make sure that they all aware of this? It's
who was using it?
I want it was one of the recon players. I want to say
For which team?
V2 was using it.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was. But guys, you can't use. I mean, we do have rules, guys, and those are the limited rules that we do need to follow. But take in mind, guys, that I think at this point it doesn't really matter because, or does it? Actually, it does matter because V2 it's 330 versus 266. I mean, they still have a shot at winning this, technically speaking, because they could bleed them out to nothing. They do have a 3-man burn on Exertis right now.
It does look like they're losing Alpha, but you are correct, daskro. If they keep this up, we could see a pretty monumental come from behind victory. And you know, the fact that they were potentially using, or they were using something that's against the rules, that's going to cause a dispute.
Using the SOFLAM. Voz says, well, technically, it's not a SOFLAM, it's a PLD. That could be a technicality that V2 could use in their favor. Not technically a SOFLAM, it's a PLD.
Oh, touche.
But then again, there is no.
Finding those loopholes, right?
Is there a SOFLAM in this game? Is the gunner SOFLAM called a SOFLAM?
I believe so. I have to double check on that. I'm not absolutely sure, but it looks like V2 holding on to a 4-cap. Man, they're doing exactly what they need to do to win this match right now. Although it does look like Exertis is contesting Alpha and Bravo, but a good rotation by V2, Killjoy and Buckwild to come back and take Bravo. It's turned into an exciting game. I thought it was going to be a blowout for Exertis. I thought we'd see more of the same, but V2 is responding in kind here in round 2.
The chat is going crazy saying, daskro, it's a PLD, not a SOFLAM. It is thus allowed. While I agree with you, I think that they put the rules in place because they wanted to have a PLD ban when I was there talking about it. But again, we will see.
We'll clarify that.
We'll clarify. I think you guys in chat have a good argument because it's not technically a SOFLAM, it's a PLD. Even though that they do very similar things, they both lock on.
Indeed, they pretty much identical.
We will see.
We're seeing Exertis spread out. We've got a 3-man infantry push to Bravo. We've got, it looks like Radar on his own at Delta, and they've got the anti-air and the tank at Charlie.
Wow.
It's a pretty spread out, even push by Exertis, trying to get one of these flags to get out from underneath this 4-cap. As it looks like V2 only has maybe 30-odd tickets to play with before they were out of this game.
Yes.
But doing a good job.
It is. People are saying that SOFLAM and PLD are different gadgets. I actually didn't know that. Then I am actually just making an ass out of myself. If there are two separate things, I actually thought there was no SOFLAM in the game for recon. It's PLD. Shouldn't these guys know it? Yes, they should. But then again, I don't play recon at all, so I wouldn't know. And remember, guys, there is a minute-long delay on the stream. That's why we are absent from.
And that push by Exertis has paid off perfectly. They've got Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie now, and it looks like they're going to win the game right here.
It is.
It's 289. What was it, 283? 283, I believe, was the ticket count to beat, and there you go. Exertis with that heck of a push underneath a 4-cap, coming and taking Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie.
Yes.
To basically secure the win for the match. I mean, they are still losing this round, but technically on ticket count, they have secured the victory and will move on to round 2 against, I believe it is Warchild, right?
That's right.
The valiant effort by V2. They really did exactly what they needed to do to try to win this match, but just too much of a deficit. I mean, at 283, that's a lot of tickets to make up. Again, it wasn't impossible as they showed, but just couldn't quite eke it out. Nice attempt by them.
All right. That is the end of the game, guys. I am actually very curious about the SOFLAM versus PLD because the original rulings that we did write talked about all SOFLAMs.
I just got confirmation from Snowblind. He says PLD is okay.
Okay. Well, what about vehicle so flams? Are those okay? I just don't know.
I'm not sure. I guess I would have to ask him on that too to clarify. But you do have confirmation PLD is good to go. Although again, at this point, it does not matter because Exertis did come back and win the match. So nice job by Exertis EU to move on. I'll see if I can perhaps go see next match we'll be covering is, I'll be right back, Daskro.
Because the thing is, guys, we had a 25-minute rule originally in the rules, and now we don't. At one point, we did say also flams were banned, which, when I asked, did include PLD. We'll see. But this is the end of the round, guys. We do see Exertis moving on to the next round. Now it's getting a little more casual. Well, Rival Trio, I actually don't disagree with you. He says ticket count is really lame, should be played by rounds. I don't disagree with that, but that means we would then have to have 3 rounds for a tiebreaker. And I don't think we have time for it, unfortunately, because we don't have a round timer on this. I mean, we do have a round timer. You can see it up there in the top middle, but not for this given tournament.
All right. Looks like we're going to cover the Mercenarios Lights Out match. Daskro.
And when does that start? Right now?
It is going to start momentarily, so we do want to move on. I believe it's
get out of here.
server 3. Número 3.
All right, guys. Going to the next server. Here we go.